Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and our home team. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps it moving. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36.
6-yard line.
Get it. 70 Lions. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go now. 68. Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one connects. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
70 Lions.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Now for back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Let go.
They're headed up the middle. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. The 12-year vet strikes true. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. That's completed right side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
This is a heater going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers now lead by 10. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 target. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. As the open man downfield. Running down the left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown Vegas. The Raiders making a one-score game in the 1st half. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
86. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. Third down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Get it. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Good. First down.
Gotta be lying.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
On the ready. Cougar 19. Get ready.
That's Morrow the catch out left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Gravity lying.
Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back-to-back carries here. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dragon 60. Panther 60.
No throw. Third and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
10. 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Second and manageable, he's throwing. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay,
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Lions. 60 Vikings. Nothing, 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chargers, 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They go play action on 1st down. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal. Thinking run or play action. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special. He was.
Chargers 21.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Giving a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Ready, set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Dragon 60. Set. Ready. 18 cop. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut out left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Caught quick right side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Oakland first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Viking 18. Street. Street. Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And another small 4-yard chunk there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
Throwing on seconds. Dump off Cup on his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Go. 18. Cougar 19. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. play straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Has him on a quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Short pass brought in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 2 here. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Setting him on the dive. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Rookie now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That'll be complete to Ford. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Three. Get up. Hey, Trash. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
10 yards. And the Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot, set,
Right up the gut. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs from the 37.
The Chargers, first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give it to him again. There he goes again. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Bravo 80. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No.
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers come through to tie it in the fourth. They have this try now to put them in front late.
The kicker on for the point after.
And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Chargers 28. Raiders 27.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. Well, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. This drive will start inside the 25. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down pass play coming. Beats him on the in route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun. He loses the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Chargers losing by 7. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds him on the crossing route. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here he is to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He brings it in. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. They wanted that 3-point cushion. We all knew what they were doing, be able to maybe breathe a little bit easier. Now, got to keep them outside of field goal range, partner, because a kick would win this.
And that starts with a booming kickoff. Give them as long a field as possible before they can get that makeable field goal. From there, your defense has just got to rise to the occasion here in the last couple snaps of this game.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Count.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Ready, break.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Now we're on the counter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down.
Come on. Hey! Gravity Lions. Steady.
Another carry for it. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Huard and our